My people, I salute to na big galio. You know, today na another Wednesday as usual, and I know as it be now. Now we say make we constantly bring on the Ogbonge where they happen because no say we reach una from Torino for Italy at Mega Point Studio. You know, so we don't still come today. I want to appreciate you now for the wonderful things we want to do, especially for these 2 episodes. We will get proud to this one. And bless I they quick forget. I'm just sincerely reduce JP. So now so I don't adjala John more anyway. So make una the note them down. Make it not be say una go say not be me. All the same, we want to appreciate you for all that you have been doing, especially our teaming fans and followers and commenters. We appreciate them. Today's another episode again, a fantastic one. And as una know, we write and say we go start by 9 o'clock. But una know as it be too that studio work is not quite easy, you know, and we put our resources, time and everything to make sure say we make it compacted and formidable. That is why this is sometimes we go late. And apologies for that. Not the African time one that we already notorious, about. But all the same, today another special day. Make we just come out all those petty things where they happen around, and let's go straight to the point. Today for studio, I deal with one very wonderful as usual. The man, he just come from Nigeria, is very fresh. He don't go enjoy for Nigeria. He don't go do a lot of things, many activities. He go Abuja, he go Casino, he even go Daura, you know, go see what they happen there. And we told him make it not go Sambisa anyway. That is why he's here well and alive. So my people, make we welcome the very most senior. I say yeah.
My people. I greet you now. Good to be back and good to have me on the studio today.
Yes, how did you enjoy your stay? It was fine.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantabulous.
Yes, now you don't say who go house now must chop chop a gile and all the bododon and all the
exactly. We'll go to that later. Maybe tell them how how in Matati end for Nigeria. If he had any secret, we'll reveal it to you people too. So, una know as it be, today's Jplive, and something good is going to come our way today, and make una sit back, make una watch with with good heart, with happiness. But una not forget one thing, make una share to una friends. The other day, somebody called, say, I beg, make una share, it's very important. Make una share. We are not putting it on you as, say you must do one, but your conscience, make it tell you, say, these people are doing something wonderful, spectacular, especially when you say this kind of geographical location where it gets as the matter they be. But we are going to emancipate ourselves from that shackles of that, they're not do anything, to that reality that yes, we have the think tanks here that can make things work, that can move mountains. So that is why we did. And unfortunately today, our very dear one, that is the chief priest, is inadvertently not present. But his spirit is here and he did somewhere. Maybe small time if he just appear and he will disappear again. So all the same, we love you, brother, and God bless you. So make we go straight to the matter. Make we not take much of our time because time don't go. But if you are taking your time, if you dare anywhere where be morning, I'll say good morning, afternoon, good afternoon, evening, good evening, but good night. Don't sleep. Just listen to us. We are going straight now. And for today, we want to talk about health and the people. Now, not saying health is wealth. Where would they talk about for church? They say cleanliness is next to godliness. Now, part of all those things with that. We must begin to talk of things like that. And there are petty things where they happen for our society, where we say we're not there aware of. Now we say no. Today is going to be a very fantabulous one, according to seniors here. Say we bring a very distinguished doctor in Nigeria, where don't they since 1979, where know what thing they do. Where be say they treat children, they treat adults, they treat small people, don't to go school, so they in name na school. So my people, make this matter not for drag. Because if I say make I begin do introduction of this very person, myself not go fit because his resume is extraordinary. So when you call him on board now and we begin talk to him, you will now know who this person is all about. He don't take us since 1979, he don't do this country, and he has been working as a certified doctor for this country, where would they think say nothing can happen from here. But we thank God that people like him and some other persons where they make the Nigerian community they vibrate, then they. So my people, and my engineer is already doing his job. Let us bring on board Dr. Joseph N. Uhama, so that he will introduce himself, and from there we kickstart. Is that not correct, senior?
Very correct.
Okay.
You are always correct.
Thank you. If you say I'm always correct. So let's wait for the engineer, make you bring and come out, so that we'll begin to discuss with him. Doctor, you are welcome to Jplive. Hello? Yeah, I can see doctor right there already. Let's hope that... Doctor, I greet you very much. You are welcome to Jplive. But I feel say, like say, we try to connect doctor. And as soon as we get him now, we are bringing doctor back to... to the program, make it for quick introduce himself. But before then, as we prepare ourselves, make we let you know, say, we talked about something very important, about the estate management stuff. Yeah. So, inside the game, now we treat the matter as interesting as it is. Make you not forget, make you go back again, go read down, make you know what we talk about that very day. And say for studio work, they require a lot of technicalities. And that's what we're doing right now to make sure, say, we reach you now in the best way where we go fit to do them. Pardon me, and so it be. So, my people, senior say yeah. Bro. You don't say this time where it is so now as we say we don't do live. How you see him?
Well, I've been away for 4 weeks,
yes.
But when I come back, I see the improvement for studio.
Yes.
And I thank all of you. Yeah, the work I do when I know day. Yeah. We are getting somewhere.
Exactly.
So definitely we'll get there.
Yes.
Now only our people for house. Now we go to beg. Let them help us to share this message so that it will reach many people hand.
Yes.
All the bonge topic when we bring to Jplive. Now the one wanting to help humanity.
Exactly.
So it good make people when you need that information, make it they reach them. And the only way when for take reach them now, and make people they help us they share so that the thing go they go far and wide. Now the appeal when we they make from the beginning,
exactly.
That.
Make the matter not for drag. Yeah, this is your Nigeria travel where you go so. Where you feel rich by road?
I not try anything by road at all. Now only within city. Now I say okay, I did Benin, I go from Ugbo to Upper. So I go. When I go one village. I go one village called Oza. My friend and I come from the village, but we went there with many mopo and all the rest. So the situation there is not funny.
Yeah, but you if you just say you wake up now, you want to go greet your friend for Lagos. As usual, they just drive begin go. What do you think?
A lot of people when get the liver still they do them, but
you not get the liver.
No, I don't get it. If I call and say they say because for me now who's just see me now if they catch me now from 20 million now they go they call. So who I want call? Yeah. I'll give them your number. No. So I want to call my friend JP.
You were fearing fear.
Oh, but I have to. And at the beginning of wisdom be that. Yeah. But I don't even try and make any attempt by road to go Lagos or go Abuja or anywhere. But people say they become. But funny enough, you say before, if they from Abuja they go Benin or from Benin they go Abuja. Abuja Benin they get direct flight that and then they combine now with Enugu or with Warri because people when want come down from Benin if be 9 or 11. But now if you want to go Benin they'll tell you flight for this afternoon is fully booked. Flight for the evening is fully. So many people they run from road travel well.
Yeah.
So
because it is risky.
It is very risky.
Yes, and I know say you witnessed the political situation there, like the Osun election. What's your assessment?
Nothing surprising from the Osun election, honestly.
Yeah.
Nothing surprising because if you see the election when it first happened, like 3.5 years ago, that Adeleke then Tony Han collect that election from his hand now. The Colombian, you remain like 2 or 3 words that time when they say the election is inconclusive. At the end of the day, they can't do the mago. So that election, I win and everybody know. So say he win this one, didn't come to me as a surprise.
Okay, so you may say it was his right. At that time, because say the people tire or because say waiting cause and the people tire or they wait for a make it can't take in position because they know say if you do well.
No, the thing when it happened, it passed them because if you see the margin of the result, it's about 20,000 votes. So don't be like that one of 3 years ago where they say too close to call. then they see opportunity to make some mago, and that thing vexed Osun people that time. They were readily waiting. They were waiting for this one to say, okay, we will see how we want to do it. And yeah, and for an outsider to come beat incumbent, not be smart thing be that, man.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that is this very correct that the way where they transmit a result now is effective? Because if not, maybe that can.
It is effective, and every Nigerian they pray make INEC continue with this style.
So that means we'll give kudos to the government for being able to.
Yes, so, but at least transparency is there now, and INEC is really living up to their name now, so they'll be independent. So it's good thing for Nigeria election. We just pray may they continue so that in 2023.
Do you see as an eye opener? Is it an eye opener to the political parties in Nigeria make them, because they be the incumbent in terms of the central government now?
Yeah, it's an eye opener. It's not only to those in government, to every Nigerian. It's a medium to show every Nigerian now that there is a new sheriff in town. So things get to change right from now. Yeah. So that is why the 2023 election, all of them get to sit tight.
So this is your sheriff for you to talk. Are you talking in terms of some human being, or you try to do
human being?
Human being. Who is the sheriff then?
We all are, because the awareness don't overwhelm everybody. So no wayo again. Like me now, for instance. I never really vote from like the past 20 years. But I go there now, go get my PVC. So during the next election now, by the grace of God, I will go Nigeria. Yeah. So I will vote my conscience. But before, everybody, they feel like if you reach Nigeria now, my brother, the way when people they rush for PVC now, it not be like that before now. Everybody feel relaxed before, say, may they do them as they see them,
this election, this exercise, this new idea, so I think we see it as a good one. But this PVC stuff, say when they come to federal issue, different from state, then this PVC will really doing work effectively to the extent that they're not going to see wuru for inside. Or don't you think the people will get evil mind, to the twisted minds, they do their own plan work?
There is no how when wuru not go there. Because even as people go, they register to try to get their PVC and mats. All the Wayo people, they plan their own Kurukere way, where they will truncate the whole exercise. Yeah. But God passed them. God passed them. Because where 20 people be registered, when 20 people will go register before, now you will see 120 people can register. So no matter how you will do your Wayo or Guru, at least you will see like 40. In virtue the 20 when they come vote before, now we will see 40 when they come out, come stand and come vote. And the thing when they happen now, we say people know they vote, come out again. People they vote, stand.
But it happened before too.
But that time now when people they carry ballot box, they enter bush and all these things. But it not be like this one.
You reach Edo State?
Of course, I spend. I must say.
How you see everything? What will they hear? What did they
have? I don't know what you. I don't know what you hear.
Political space. How you the same?
It's rowdy. Like PDP for Benin now, like 2 factions they get. Any candidate when you hear now, say for instance, the PDP, if na senatorial candidate now for Edo Central, na 2 we go be for the same party. So we never know. None of them now know who is going. Their hope they hang.
The courts don't decide. Some of them don't still agree to. They don't accept their fate. Say okay.
But the Danobi side and the governor side, that be the worrying side. So, but they don't form committee headed by the ex-governor Lucky Benedion to reconcile all of them together. But even if court say that this one they go, say politicians are not the rest. They're not the rest until maybe they reach Supreme Court. Nigeria then the rest. And yes. So in the process, they settle themselves one way or the other. But let's see how it goes.
The incumbent, so to say, for the center, how effective will be for that Edo State now?
Because the whole thing is divided, the strength is drastically reduced. Because if we want to talk of the party itself, for instance, now the other party, now you get 80. Now the other side, now you get 80% of the party strength. So he just manage like 20%. And the 20% when you get, now the people when you appoint.
Yeah.
All the SAs, SSAs, commissioners, and all the rest. Now be the people when they in back. But the rest people, bro, I tell you, now the other side.
My people, this is not actually waiting the today issue. You know, we actually want to talk about health and the people. And because of technical hitches, we try to bring up this conversation. And we need more people to come and join in this conversation. If you just come and make we discuss. You know, just be like say we did for family asabi.
Yeah.
We dey talk about what happen for outside where we go, what happen for here and there, isn't it? So this is how it is. You can call in, you can make your points. You will write here. We will listen to them. You know, this side too, this part of the geographical location, we need to, you know, still, you know, we need to do something now. Let's begin to hear from us too. So
very important.
When you reach Nigeria, how were you? How you see the situation, especially when you say, okay, you are from Italy, and that is it. Some politicians too.
I met with a lot of them.
Yeah.
I met with a lot of them, but the only thing where they talk, say, wait una they wait for una. But una can't help us develop this country, or develop this state, so to say. So what una they do for that Europe una day, with the ear of una, with the kind of everything we una get, una supposed to bring them back home, because they help us to develop. So it's time make you people come back home, una can join us. So now they see whether they tell all of them, almost all of them I met. Now the same thing, all of them they talk. So what are you guys doing there? You are supposed to be here by now.
Everybody knows fit in Nigeria.
But then he say we have something to offer.
And we get to offer, but if they don't give us the platform to offer them, how would they offer?
But waiting, I still bring up this argument. But waiting, then they talk, we say they don't give platform. How they will take transfer platform to us, or where would they? So maybe they, as me come, so then maybe they come all the time. Then even the diaspora issue, when you want to bring, so say okay, they're supposed to throw us some recognition. But they argue that now so even when I met Ero.
Okay, I thought it's in the UK.
I don't know if he's in the UK now, but I met him when I was in Benin.
Okay. Yeah, I spoke to him a few days ago.
Okay, so I still introduced myself, saying now we all of us they here that day when you did interview for Jplive and all that. So they argue say now now suppose like the role now, for instance, it was a way before.
They come back.
They come back still. Commissioner come reach in hand that time. So
let us I'm not saying our program we did. Let us hear from our engineer and hear from our staff what's going on. So that because the thing they sweet us already, the blessing with the entire politics.
So
and that's if you just forget us. So.
No, they are working. Sometimes
just forget us, let us do it in our mind. So actually, you know, let us go back to this same political issue, you know. Say Jagaban, you know, that's a body loan. In talk say na bring our president, na doing best, na make sure say he come. And he promised Nigerians that time when they talked to, he was very, very vociferous. They talk, say, Nigeria, they go do this, they go do this, they go do this. Somebody come talk when I come to listen recently for one of the programs where they come say, if in actually bring them, which means the president for the listen to run to, at least if he tell us some kind of things. So those promises where they make, why it be say, if you tell us, say, you remember what he would talk, you remember this one we would talk, remember this one we would talk. If you not confident doing, waiting you want to find. Somebody said that. You know, what do you say about it?
Now they see us finish. Now the only thing when I get to say about these things, because if you look at waiting all of them they talk now. Now I tell somebody that I say waiting anybody they tell us now when these Buhari Jagaban people don't tell us in 2014, 2015. They even promise also they say any Nigerian will not get work, they will pay 5,000 a month. Till now, 1,000 naira people don't see.
But so for time they say that they do them, only that they know they reach everybody.
Bros, I never see who receive them. I never see who receive them. And then the government suppose get statistics now. They suppose know before you stick your neck out, before you promise me, say you will give me 1 cent. You will not say you get like 10 cents for pocket. So what I'm trying to say is that before they say they would pay unemployed Nigerians for 5,000 a month, they're supposed to know how many unemployed Nigerians we get.
But the feed students too now. There's going to feed primary school children everything.
Boss, that one not join.
No, you're not join.
No, that one not join.
You
That one not be
agree
story.
that one.
No,
You
no,
not
no.
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 Agree that one.
My papa they talk say the sweep when woman sweep house in the morning. You know if he count down join the work when she work that day.
Because you not be anything.
No, that one not be any. That one not. So you feed is it like this country when we dey? Then they feed their children for school every blessed day. This one when you they talk so how many times in a month they do? When we dey school that time, Bruce Ali, when do they and Bruce Ali time? Once in a while, then see they bring rice, then go kill cow. Everybody go chop. But now once in a while. So that one not be that one no fit substitute the fact say they promise people say they're going to pay them 5,000 a month. And the fact say now he bring president and they know the fee tell president or remind president of what is supposed to happen. Me say something not dey right somehow, you know. So for him now to say Milocon or whatever, maybe we can't vote for him, where the person when he impose on. I'm not campaigning for anybody.
Yeah.
He's a Nigerian. It is constitutional right to campaign. At the end of the day, the Nigerians go decide. Yeah. But we still get voice to when we go talk what we like or what we don't like.
Yes,
so now be the thing.
You know, you get one very prominent person where they Kenya, Professor P.L. Lumumba. And somebody where they follow well.
I know him very well.
Even from my office in picture, they my wall there. I keep on there because I dey follow him. I don't even call him on my own to thank him for the good thing where they talk, for the message where they send. Even if the presidents, governments of Africa know they hear, he talks. He no go school. Make the country tell them about ethnicity. Because this one come from Luo, this one come from this one, making can go vote for and say because if he vote for any of them, he vote in a mere coincidence because say he don't talk about how he want to do school, he don't talk as he want to do employment, he don't talk about some those vital things where it be part of life. He says so for him, you know, those will not be he not go school may do that one. So the question is why the issue be say why because we can't talk of Muslim. The matter is spread like wildfire. Why is it like that? Why would the reason along that line?
As the matter don't bad reach for Nigeria. Yeah. Now it make all these things come they crock up. With due respect to some people. When some people don't want to hear of, for instance. But let me be open. Like this Muslim this thing now. The way when those guys up north they play the game, they make us when they other part of Nigeria they suspect them every move when they make. I think that is the issue. So that Nigeria belongs to all of us, now our country. But when you will come try to make them say now your own country, now the verse most Nigerians. And we is back. Okay.
So are we set? Are we good to go? Yeah, doctor. You are welcome to Jplive.
My brothers, I greet every one of you.
Yes, apologies. So actually, you know how to do now. You know, say to be an engineer, not be smart, you know.
This one passed me, because from 8 to 9 o'clock is now 10 o'clock.
Yes, sorry about that. Apologies, but we welcome you. You are welcome to Jplive.
Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Yes, sir. Before you come, we don't introduce you, but in a very small introduction. But just hook up, make we go commercials. We go break, in commercial break. Then when we'll start off immediately, just relax and we'll hit the road now. Okay, so, sir. Engineer, let's go.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318 Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.
You are welcome to Jplive.
Yeah, okay.
Doctor, I'm with you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. You are welcome to Jplive. How you doing, sir?
I dey manage you with the pattern.
So anyway, before we enter the matter very quickly, we don't do brief introduction of you. I beg we want to make you tell us who you be for the purpose of this program.
Okay. My name is Joseph Uhama. I'm a medical doctor that entered Italy in 1979, just 43 years ago. I had been working here after my graduation in 1987, and I specialized in many things: pediatrics, adolescentology, homeopathic medicine, and expert in family therapy and effective parenting. Then also being a traditional man, a man that liked nature, I did many integrated courses like herbalism. All I do here is that I cure in any form. If you want what we call conventional medicine, I give it to you. If you want natural medicine, I give it to you. If you want to be cured only by what you put in your mouth, I give it to you. I represent many international organizations on health here, and I'm heading many departments in health in the Italian society. So let us not go too far.
Make the matter not go too far. But let me say, you be doctor for Oyibo, then we fit still add for Nigeria, Africa, Nigeria state journal, and doctor, native doctor, and doctor. Since he head don enter, everybody is journal.
Now you call am native, bro.
No, you not call am native. Finish say N doctor.
N doctor.
Good.
My friend, my colleague, and my partner for studio he get wetin he read about you. He say he must ask you before we start this program.
Okay.
So make we hear from
Yeah. Good evening, doctor. My name is Senior Oseye.
Okay, I greet you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, we be wan know wetin preventive adolescentology mean.
Yes, you know that these days, children from 12 years to some even to 25 years, that's where they get misbehavior and what we call the adolescent delinquency. So there is a specialization on how to handle the problem of those children to bring out human being out of them before they start getting their education from the road. It is a specialization you do here in Milan, and it is a 3-4 years specialization.
Doctor, e be like say you, in fact, as we know you, so we get this problem for our society. So we need you, this adolescent, peer group influence, and etc. Now something where concern this matter now.
Yeah, we dey do our best to bring them to normal behavior, both to this unwanted pregnancy, children drinking alcohol. We try to help them to cope. Even we go to some prisons in order to bring them, direct them, because children these days, they are lacking direction. That's why most of them, they are not getting education the way they're supposed to get it. Unlike my own time, where a child is a child of the society.
Yeah, but we feel say you were privileged, Joe, because when you reach here 1979, some of your mates in cassava they pluck for Umahia for Ugbo.
I'm the old man. I left Nigeria when I was 20 years. So when you add the 40 something here, you see where I am.
Yes, Nigeria now not be as you live am. Anyway, doctor, make we go straight to some of the interesting questions where we don't prepare for you, because we are happy to have you for this our society. This is what we actually want to do. Make we go dey bring out our best. Make we dey ask them questions, how things dey evolve, how things dey work, and make other of us, some of us, and even the younger ones, to make them know say it is possible here. It is possible. If we have a doctor with 30 years experience for here, now we say another junior one supposed to don't come like 100 of junior doctors as Nigerians for this country. When they go be say they will even come pass through you too as a way of mentoring. So that is why we dey talk and say it is possible here. And with the people like you who don't give us this kind of strength, we will continue to discuss this issue until Uhuru is achieved.
I'm with you, sir.
Yes, sir. Doctor, make we go to the matter. You know, say as a medical doctor where you be with over 30 years of experience, e pass. I no wan talk that one. The healthcare system for Italy, if they look at the way people take the talk am, how you as an expert go fit take talk at the healthcare system? Is it good? Is it interesting? Is it acceptable? Is it of international standard?
Thank you, sir. The thing where you go know be say, where I come from, they say if a man knows wetin he have for hand, he no go know how the value be. Many people go dey say Italian system of health no good, but when they go out, they will see that it is one of the best. Then the people where they classify health situation no be me, no be Italians, but na organization where they answer World Health Organization. Every 2-3 years, they range every country based on how they are doing in health. Italy had been in 2020 second among the best in the world. What they check is how it will be easy for you to get medical care when you are in need.
Yes.
In Italy, we cure everybody. Another thing where they go use to measure am now, how old people they live before they come die.
Okay.
Italy today, women are living up to 85 years. Men are living up to 82 years. They can say na media na 82.7 years. We are working on a program where children born 2000, the year 2000, that they go live 120 years in future. So when World Health on 28th of March 2020 say Italy is one of the healthiest country where people are living well, where their health work is good. I don't know any other thing I will say. Our position they good, even though we are still working to know if we be the first, because we discover what is making us to be second. 2020 was the Denmark that took the first position. We took second. After this COVID, they did another checkup on the one that it was on 2022. We can't be second because France can't carry first. So anybody when they tell you Italy is among the best, more than many of those countries that we think about in health. As we there now, if something happened to you or to me, we must cure you before we ask money. In some cases, we don't even ask money. You go to Pronto Soccorso, they will treat you. Whether you get document, you don't get document. Our team maybe we they think more now your health, now your life.
Doctor, my partner for here, about the thing when you talk just now, we don't first discuss them before. When you talk, say, here now you talk about you will first treat person first or cure the person first before you talk of anything. Why it can't be safe for our Bodo country? Person go take on a side, they never give am card. He go still there. That one, is it professional? It's supposed to happen. I've been wahala that they give us as a people.
No be wahala.
How you see as you say?
No, it's a good one.
The thing when they happen with us, we say we know they get patient. And the thing is, when you come another man's country, if there is a way to wash out this thing they call racist, and you start following the world the way you see it, I think it will be better for us. Not be say we don't prepare, then they don't person for corner. But mark you, when you come to Pronto Soccorso, there is red card, green card, white card. All this card shows how emergency the case is. If you are in red, whether you are black or white, you are passing those people with green. Green means that you can wait for others. White is that you should even go home. So now so things be here.
Anyway, doctor, thank you very much, because our concern actually they narrowed on this very point. Say yes, make we ask say this question as we ask you just now, and you don't give a befitting answer to the question, because in this country where we dey, anything happen at all, they don't fly person senior say yeah. Even helicopter will even consequence carry person go. And whereas it gets some kind of that climb where we say that can't they happen. Make we use Nigeria as an example. So this is the area where we need to talk. Say this is the area where we need to talk. Say somebody like you as a doctor, you go help us. Say they let them know. Say not be as they be for here, they be for that side. Because these are our leaders. They come here too, but they will see what happen here. They not go implement them for that side. Anyway, make we leave that one at the other one. The next question, continue say yeah.
Oga, well done, sir. Good evening, sir. The one when you first answer us before. E clear well. But another one wey we wan ask you now be say the matter as e be from different citizens as e relates to how they take treat us here. How you go take, is there any way that you fit take help make this kind matter they happen to us for Nigeria?
Well, you know, Nigeria is a big country with a big problem. I am a small fish in Nigeria. So I can say if it's the person here, I will do my best, give the person what we call legal advice, something that is documented by the Italian government. Then Nigeria, if somebody comes from Nigeria or want to come here for treatment, I will tell you that this country is one of the best countries where even to get their visa to come for treatment for health problem, they easy past many other countries.
Okay.
So that's how I see that very well.
Doctor, going forward, you know, our Nigerians where they here, we they get that idea. Some of us no go, we go day well, you know, go day well. I mean, we go dey fear to go hospital. How you wan take view how Nigerians take dey go hospital for? Is it encouraging, or they need to do more make they go dey know about their health condition?
The thing is where the problem where many of them know they want go because of problem of language. This very thing, I always tell people, no need to put in fear first. No Italian doctor will see a human being that is sick. Instead of giving you the medicine for that type of sickness, he carry another one give to you. If it happen, the person is going direct to the jail. So I will tell my brothers, if you are sick, if you don't even get document, get patient to go to pronto socorro. When it is your turn, they will treat you. So that's my own advice there. They shouldn't fear going to the hospital, going near to the doctors. Even we have a law that as a medical doctor, whether you are registered with this or not, if you are sick, doctor must see you. That is among what we swear for. So they should be encouraged to be going to see doctor instead of doing what we call self-medication, because that is also a problem Nigerians are having here. Due to what you say, the fear of going to see doctor or going to hospital, they decide to buy the medicine, over-the-counter medicine, and they start taking it. This is one of those things killing our brothers. If there's any way, tell them to go. Nobody had ever gone to the hospital, and from there they say, discover you no get document. Then they bundle him. It's not here. It never happened here. If they want to bundle it, maybe they get you in another place. Not that you go to seek for help in the hospital.
So your assessment, doctor, is that is it encouraging, considering the statistics or the way you don't observe them as a professional? Is it encouraging, or they need to do more?
You mean the Nigerians or
Nigerians?
The
yes, yes.
Nigerians, they need to do more, and the more they need to do is, let me tell you the problem we have as Nigerians here.
Go ahead, sir.
One, that they cannot express themselves well in the Italian language. Two, since anything health supposed to be private, they feel somehow even to tell their own good friend what they are suffering from. So if they can remove all those barriers in the hospital, you can see people that will speak English. I should encourage them to be going to hospital. So there's no problem. That's what I'm saying. I encourage.
Yes, doctor, you still know one thing. You know, say some of these hospitals, they get a cultural mediators where they work for hospital.
Yeah.
And when this our Nigerian people can't go there, can't go jam a cultural mediator where be Nigerian, where he don't know whether he get professional, secret. He himself no go want come talk again. He go be like say in day tired because he want go talk, make the person for know wetin he get as problem. Then the matter will come drag like himself go dey, he will not willingly bring out the information. What do you get to talk for that one as a way of encouragement?
What I will tell them is that most in Nigeria, most of them speak English or pidgin English. If the person you meet there as a mediator is a Nigerian whom you feel may reveal their secret, the best thing is to tell those people in the hospital that you want somebody that speaks English. Is your right to get any other person. That person is not obligatory that it must be the person that they put as a mediator. So that in the health, by right, there shouldn't be what we call triangular information. You're supposed to talk direct to a doctor, not somebody coming to listen and interpret. But due to the fact of the language problem, that's why there's these mediators. So the best thing, when you enter, see Nigeria and you don't like, tell them, please, I need another person. That's all. Let this person go another place. It's your right. It's your body. You protect it and do it the way you feel. That's all.
Okay.
Yes, one of our brother, Elder Bruce Okoimose Idahosa, he said, thank you, doctor, for your time. And sir, please try to encourage our people not to be scared to seek medical help.
Tell him I greet him. He's my man. He's a very good person. He's not even a friend. He's a brother. So That. I'm not hearing you people. Okay. I'm not hearing if you people.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318 Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.
The way they follow us, and quickly remind us just now, say, waiting day. This is what we want. If we even they go the way, get us to be now, you go now direct us, say, no, this is the way it ought to be. And we want to appreciate you for watching and for you to fit tell us quickly where we take adjust the whole thing again. So, Doctor, are you with us again?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, sir. Let's go to the Ogbonge matter where we want to ask. Now, be say, you get one problem where they worry all of us for mind. Not be only me, not be only you. Many people, the thing they worry them. Especially Nigerian women and some people for the Nigerian society. When it be say, this thing whether they call say person born with operation. How you go fit explain this phenomenon about say person go tell person say wetin e take born, you go say na operation. Wetin you really say about this matter? Na something wey go give us fear or na something wey not supposed to dey give us fear?
First, it's not something wey no go give us fear.
Okay.
Una go know say when a woman come dey pregnant, in one way or the other, the pikin go come out. We can't get two ways where this pikin fit come out. One na the one we call natural way, the one wey go pass through the vagina. This one will pass through vagina. We group it even into 3 because you get people where go burn them own in open space in the house. Get people where go say let them own be burned in water. Get the one where they say we call it lupus patus. The one where go say when you burn my pikin, burn with the placenta, with the umbilical cord, everything attached. So all those one way pass through the vagina, we call it natural death. Then operation, no doctor will see a pregnant woman and say immediately you will burst or you must burn with the operation. Operation can't come because when there is a problem, we have at least 4 problems that make a doctor say this is how it better you come born. One is what we call the how do I put it in way we can understand it? What we call a podalic presentation or bridge presentation. This one be say when a child at the end where head supposed to be down towards the vagina, it can't lie across. So no way you go past that very place. So the only way for him to come out.
I believe they call it gay or the way.
Another one be say the thing where they call umbilical cord. There are times it come from what we call prolapse. That is, it come fall. When it fall, you go close the road for the vagina where the child go come pass. If the road close, how we go do it?
You know if it pass.
Another one is the placenta where the child attached with the umbilical cord to the mother. At times that one come cover the place where the child go pass. So if you can't cover those places, no way you go come out. The only way go be operation. Then another one, a woman will get diabetes. Their children, they grow too big. At times the children can be more than 4 kilos or 5 kilos. When they are big like that, they not go fit to pass that very vagina. So another way the operation. This is where the doctors do their operation. Not that they do it because they want to do it. They do it, it costs even more to do operation than to burn in a natural way. So, I see any other thing. If they are
Doctor, for this very
Sir,
one, so many questions they where we will ask. You don't
They
use my
ask.
touch some kind things. This name where they give them, not be stigma where be say some women. If he tell and say an operation want to buy, he go want to buy, he go say over my dead body. Everybody go join and begin to pray. Don't be so, not be so, not so, not be so, not so, not be so. How you want to talk to our people about this one?
The thing where I want to tell our people, they say there's nothing, if that our people, when they are sick, when they get appendicitis, they go do operation. They get any problem, they go cure. This one, they go take and say, now so he come. And they need to treat it. Or they want the child and the mother to die. This thing is not a bad thing. Mostly if you do it where people are qualified. This thing they call it in English cesarean section. Italians call it taglio cesario. So that is the name there. We get what we say not benefit. It come they help mama and the pikin in the sense that mama the pain if for suffer when the child they pass through the vagina. She no go suffer because they go use injection. Come where we they call anesthesia. When you put it, you will not feel pain. But after anyway, when the this thing go, you go feel the pain. Then the child himself, he will be saved from some suffering where he for suffer and trying to continue every time, trying to pass through the vagina. But you get one thing where they important here, where I go tell many people, those way, because in Italy, we have women because of the pain. They prefer let them do operation.
Okay, some women feel choose say want do operation because you know what make you feel pain.
Pain, yeah. But we are discouraging them. Then why are we discouraging them? A child you born with operation, any one of you, even you staying here, your body, as I'm seeing you, like myself, every adult, we get what we call friendly bacteria. And in your body weight, at least 1.5 to 2 kilos are these friendly bacteria. When a child is passing through the vagina of the mother, he gets a lot of these friendly bacteria that will help to defend him with the one he will get from the environment where they born the child. But if you come use operation, come born this child, you don't miss that one way you forget from passing through the vagina. These children that they born like that, not all of them, they may suffer asthma. They may be allergic to food and other things. They will suffer from atopy, what we call atopic dermatitis, because the bacteria and the immune, they work hand in hand. So this one will be the reason where they make us tell people, if you fit, it's better you born through a vagina.
Some doctor, even this operation, so that name, is it enjoyable for Nigeria to give am that name, operation? Because that name, it be like one kind bad word where anybody want hear. Now that one I want make you talk about the say why you call a cesarean section just now. Some people say na operation want even for the area where the person go dey, they go dey say hey this woman operation take born. Even for family house, they say e not born like a normal woman. Either they go say na bad person, they go say na witch, they go say na person cause am. They say because she go do adultery. All this idea, where from they come from, doctor? And how we go fit take reduce am, say the matter, make them see reality.
And in addition, sir, what you go advise our spiritual leaders? Because now them, somehow, they advise all these women, say cesarean section, na bad thing.
Operation,
so, operation. So then go they kabash, they do many things while the woman go dey labor. For hospital, they themselves go they utter, they pray, they speak in tongues, make the woman for deliver naturally. So in addition to the question when JP asked, I beg, make you add this one, some words, some advice to our spiritual leaders, waiting need to happen for this kind of situation.
Yeah, the major thing what you people should always remember is where we come from. We know that we are ignorant of many things. In Africa, mostly in Nigeria, no man die because of natural death. There must be somebody that killed the person, even if it is heart attack. So it's the same mentality that many of us carry here, viewing operation as a bad thing. But the same person viewing operation as a bad thing, if he get tumor or he get appendicitis, he get every other thing, he will go and do the same operation. So I don't see the reason why our people should be exaggerating that it's a woman is giving birth to operation. What we recommended is that you cannot do it more than 3 or maximum 4 times. That's all. Then coming to the spiritual aspect of what is
voodoo,
going on.
say like juju, he go do bad thing, which
the thing is, the thing where una go know, when a doctor want to cure, a good doctor, there are 3 things you need to cure together. One is the body, the mind, and the spirit. The churchy people, the pastor and co, that supposed to be working only on the spirit by praying. They equally go now trying to cure also body and the mind, which is not their competence. So that that somebody is praying for you to deliver well, it's not bad. But telling me that is voodoo, or that is infidelity, or that is bad luck, well, I can equally listen to bad luck because it doesn't happen to everybody to get those 4 things I told you people that are the main reason why we do operation. Had it been that our people, if our people start behaving like white people, like person say, no doctor, I want operation to burn because I don't want to suffer that pain. That's why I would be more serious to our people, because we are meant to endure. So my advice, my carry away to our people is that there is nothing voodoo can do as regard of how you will deliver your child.
Okay.
2, that operation is to save you and save your child, because there's no other way to born, and the child must be born. So that the video and all those infidelity, those ones, they're just talking what they don't know. It has
Yes,
nothing to do.
doctor, thank you. I don't get this kind of experience from my own field to where we say one woman, one born for hospital, and they can't tell the husband make his sign because na cesarean section. Now they want to do one. Now so he begin the carry chair, they throw away for ground. He begin to use body rub ground, say no go grill, he no go grill. They call everybody where you know all these spiritual people. They say no operation because they feel say if they don't enter theater, they go cut her, die, don't come. Then carry that. Idea from Nigeria, that mindset, that understanding, say if you go operation na 50-50, you feel come out, you not come out. But this civilized climb where we dey, that kind of behavior to father, to mother, I want to make you as a professional, you don't explain am very well, and people where they follow us and who go follow us later understand now, say na to their advantage. But make you still let them know, say that 40 where you talk, say they miss, not be batting. Even if the pikin not get am, because you feel remedy am. So why hear you for that one too, doctor?
Say it again, sir.
You first make sure say, like say, it not come out through the vagina. The pikin will get allergy.
Before the reasons,
but not be batting where be say will make the pikin suffer. You can't be say not can be pikin like better pikin.
No. So the 4 things that make doctor to say it's good we do operation. 1, the presentation of the child, podalic presentation or bridge presentation, where the child, instead of using head to fix towards the vagina, it just stay cross. So there's no way it will pass the vagina. The second one is the mother that is diabetic, and after controlling through ultrasound, we discovered that the weight of the child is more than 4 kilo or 5 kilo, which will be very hard to pass the vagina. Then doctor will think how to bring the child out to operation. The third one is the umbilical cord protracting. When the umbilical cord fall and come and cover the whole of the vagina and the uterus, where the child will pass, there will be no way for the child to pass. The fourth one is the placenta, where that child normally attach the umbilical cord and in order to be getting food and other things. If that one fall and come and cover that part of uterus and vagina where the child is supposed to pass, then the only way is operation. And if you don't do, the child and the mother will go. They will die.
Yes, that's one when you talk, say if you not follow the place, the vagina, you go fit get, you not carry that bacteria, that friendly bacteria.
Yes.
But if you burn the pikin, you not carry friendly bacteria, any problem?
If you burn the child
through operation, all those friendly bacteria where you for follow vagina format, any problem there, the pikin dey grand?
That's what I'm saying, that we have discovered this is a modern medicine. Because before 15 years ago, nobody know about this friendly bacteria. We discovered that if this child, for example, they born the child through a cesarean section, this child will lack that one he forget from the mother. The implication is that they discovered that since this bacteria that we call friendly bacteria have a good link to our immunity, that this child, they suffer more. They can suffer asthma more than the other ones born through natural way. They can suffer from food allergy more than the other one born through the natural way. They can suffer from other allergies. They can suffer from atopies, and they can be more sick when compared to the other one born through the natural way. So that's the situation. Even now, in our program, when I tell you that we are trying to see how the children born from 2000, how they can live 120 years. It is now going on that any child that is born through cesarean section, that at times we will give what we call probiotics, which is those friendly bacteria. We will be giving them to support them, to develop them in their own body. So that to tell you how important it is. Then another thing is that antibiotics, which every one of us do take. When antibiotics, when we try to avoid giving children too much antibiotics, even adults when it is possible, is that antibiotics, they don't do only the work you want them to do. When they enter, they clear all the bacteria, even those friendly ones. That's why before you give a child, most in the first year, antibiotics, you must think wise, think and think. And if you eventually want to do that, you find that probiotics to give to sustain the antibiotics.
Doctor, senior say,
Yes.
you get some people, you know, say if they don't come born as doctor talking through the vagina, some men they like and say, you have no born through vagina. How you see a doctor?
So that an opportunity to was straight.
Because they don't know this thing that when a woman is pregnant, there's what we call dilatation. The body start expanding. So whether it burn through the vagina, it doesn't burn through the vagina. The elasticity of the vagina will not remain the same like when it never be pregnant. Everything is preparing and expanding.
No, but doctor, you know what we are trying to say is the flow, the outflow of blood when woman give birth naturally,
Yeah.
and it's different from when you do cesarean. So that area now go clear for, you know.
For further analysis.
Anyway, sir. Another important question where we get for you, sir, be say, you know, as a Nigerian, when you don't take for here, you know, 30 years in the medical field, not be small thing. But if we come from here, look at what they happen for our country, you know, in terms of our healthcare delivery system, we go see say wahala dey well. But sir, as a vegetarian here, is there anything like exchange program when I go feed they do, so that some doctors go they come here, come train for like 6 months.
Make they take wise.
Make they take wise. Then as then they go, we carry some modern equipment one that they use. Make una carry give them, either make we buy or una take and do
Sadaka.
regalo for us. So that we say go they try to measure up with the kind standard when you dey here. Is there any such thing going on? If not, is there plan for such things to go on? Because we know if you just wait for government for everything, you get some things when somebody like you now feel they organize to take help the system. That's why we are asking, sir.
Yeah, what happened there is that you know how the Nigerian government operates. And the Italians, if you watch what I wrote there, I am one of the coordinator of Regional Lombardia and mostly doctors for Africa. So these people is the project that we call to reform Africa. Many poor countries in Africa are benefiting. Like a few days ago, students from Angola came here. So, but what happened is that all this thing is not what I can just say yes or no. It must be connected through the ambassador and the government of the Nigeria and the Italy. But if our country are willing, I will do my best, and my best I'm sure that it will be enough, because I've made the experience in here and I've discovered all the hole and what is making Italians to be number 2 in the health. So, but everything, who am I? I can't go more than my shadow. It depends on our government.
Thank you, Doctor. We see they go forward for the question and answer. Because of this infrastructural problem for Nigeria, infrastructure, personnel, and hospital equipment, where we supposed to get, all these things are, you know, they're not the day for Nigeria like that. And this very thing is very worrisome. So what will be your take on this health problem for Nigerian system? When the say all these things not the infrastructure, personnel, so brain drain, they will come or go like you now, you dey Italy. Where you supposed to do for Stella Basanjo Hospital for Benin they treat people, you did this side. So why this issue?
First, let me start with not criticizing. Nigeria, they are trying. Why I'm saying it, that as I told you, I'm equally connected with World Health. Let me tell you that 2 decades ago, 20 years ago, World Health, as they normally do, control all the countries. Do you know that out of 191 countries that they examine to see how best is their health, Nigeria scored 187, meaning that the only 4 countries that Nigeria were better than as far as health is concerned. Going on, last year, on 26th of November last year, they did another checkup. Nigeria tried. Out of the same 191, Nigeria is now 163. So it means that in 20 years, we managed to pass at least 20 countries. So please, pardon me if I'm laughing. Then let us now face the fact.
Yes.
There is what we call misplacement of priority.
Okay.
This is what is happening in Nigeria. The Nigerian, they are not following what we call the health care pyramid. Pyramid, as you know, supposed to be like a triangle. Nigerian own, they turn it upside down. And the result is what we are seeing. Any health care, you just mentioned when you are talking infrastructure and all those, and I was laughing because this is what the government are doing. Immediately they talk, they will tell you, as I'm a governor, I build this hospital, I equip this. This is not what we want. You must lay foundation for health, which our people, they never lay. The problem we are having is not laying a good foundation for health. And we should never forget that the wealth of a nation depends on the health of the nation. A hungry man or a malnourished man, no matter the type of infrastructure you give to him, he will never be able to render his potential capability in production.
Yeah.
That's if I'm sick now, give me whatever machinery to go to the farm, I can't do anything. So that's our problem here. Our problem is that they should invest more on health, not by building hospitals, not by equipping, not by all this, but to lay the foundation. Because when we say misplacement of priority, is that Nigerians are curing people, but they are not curing the people that are mostly in need. This is what Italians plan, and that's why we are enjoying it today.
So, Doctor, thank you very much. Go ahead, talk.
Okay, Doctor, one of our brother, where they listen to you, he asked this question. He named Arobonosen Okoji.
Okokoni, JP.
Okay, Okokoni, yes. Okay. He said, guest speaker, what is the benefit of alcohol to our body? I ask this question because the rate of which alcohol is being consumed by our brothers and sisters sometimes makes me feel it increases the level of blood in the body or gives strength. As a medical doctor, I feel you will have something to say about alcohol consumption.
Yeah, I don't know the time you people have. Otherwise, to me, I could have said we have program on alcohol, high blood pressure, and the other problems. Because if I enter alcohol today, I may not.
We're not going to finish. Anyway, just touch on like 1 minute.
No,
just
no,
1 minute.
Let me just ask, telling him the benefit of alcohol is limited. It is good for the heart. It is good for merriment. It is good for relaxing. But to take this very benefit, you must take the adequate quantity. Failing to do so, then anything above that quantity is more killing than doing this in helping. For example,
those are different alcohol. The ogogoro.
Yes, when you talk ogogoro, that's why we have problem, because you cannot quantify the quantity of alcohol in ogogoro them. But when you come, for example, a man supposed not to take more than 3 units of alcohol a day. A woman supposed not to take more than 2 units of alcohol a day. What is 3 units and its equivalent? A bottle of beer, beer of 0.75 cl, will give you that 3 units of alcohol. A cup of red wine, small cup, will give you that 3 units. A shot of whiskey will give you that 3 units. But how many of these our brothers today can drink only a bottle of beer a day? They will drink and drink and drink, and then
He is, a top fan for Jplive, and we never feel undermine any question when they ask. We must present them to the guests when we get. So let us go straight to one of the questions we prepare for you too. Doctor, we enter small now into our own system for Nigeria in terms of politics. This medical tourism, where our leaders they go, you sure say them be one of the factors where they make them no one standardize, the healthcare sector according to as you talk before for Nigeria?
Sir, when we answer this question, it's a nice question, but put yourself in their own condition. I have now told you people that God made it. Nigeria have now become 163 out of 191. So, if you have the money, how will you say they cure you in a position of 163 while you know your money can send you in a position of 10 or 12 or 13? So this is what is happening. Had it been that those people are using sense and want to help our people, this Italy we are staying, in their history, there are times they need to be cured in America, they need to be cured in Switzerland. But finally, they started developing their own country, that many people are coming from outside to come to be cured in here. So medical tourism had always been existing and will continue to exist because human wants is insatiable.
Doctor, sorry, okay, go ahead. Let's hear you.
No matter whatever you do, even in the health of Nigeria today, there must still be people that will prefer to go to another place. Remember also that our own brothers, some of them use it also as an opportunity to carry away money. So there are a lot of things going on there.
Yeah. But if they can't result into say, person where can't the government they use our money till they do them, they vex people. Anyway, the medical tourism, I understand how you take one narrow your conversation. I agree with you too. But our people talk about the tourism. We say leaders where enough we go before. All of a sudden they can't begin they go with which money till they go.
I think you want to put me where they will not allow me to return to Nigeria.
So, but doctor, make I quickly ask you one question. And this question, you can join the question when one Himare David asked. I get one doctor for here. He come from Somalia. So we get one day when we dey talk, he can't tell me say for this place when they suffer racism well. That most of the Italians no go want come to Ram as he don't get experience with because himself go don't serve more than 30 years for here because he's an elderly man. So say they know they like to come to Ram, but the small boys when they there when they train, now they like to go meet. So he say, well, in day here they use the computer, they play card. So at the end of the day, in a small remain make it retire, he go retire, they do pay his salary. So whether they like to come meet him or not, not then sabi. So we want to know, sir, if you say they suffer such
the experience,
the experience that kind
well,
of
what will happen? Let me tell you, this thing is there's something I always tell Nigerians, even my wife. I remember when we parking where we are living. One woman that is there, immediately you see any of us, she will run and close her door. I saw it. I never wanted to tell my wife. Why didn't I want to tell her? Let me not bias her mind. Let her discover it. One day, my wife called me, look, do you notice? I say, oh, yes. So what I'm trying to say is this racism and all this, it depends on how you view it and how it weighs on you.
How you see
I
it,
remember the city where I started my own work. People were leaving me, going to another place. I left the hospital where I'm almost to be this in what we call primary here. I left it because when you come You are treating somebody instead of watching what you are doing on that very person. He will be watching you from head to toe. No problem. Then I say, okay, let me do the what we call concourse to do exam in the Lombardia region to own my own listen. I did it. When person say he went to register, I will tell you I'm a black man. Oh, this is this, this is this. So many of them were leaving me going to another place. But when you know your job, sir, what I'm trying to tell you, Italians, whether you are red, you are black, you are yellow, is them that will be looking for you. So when that first 2 years went like that, today go and see how many people that are on the waiting list, that calling you, begging you to leave their own white to come to you. When you are sick, you are sick. The best person that can handle you is the person you are going to. So that racism is everywhere, but don't ever allow it to weigh you down because you are killing yourself.
Yes.
There's something they used to say here in Italy. Ho lavorato come un negro. So now when I enter bar where I'm taking the coffee, I will tell them, oh, just lavorando come un negro. All of them, they will start laughing. So now telling me, no, they don't talk like that anymore. I said, no, see, we could continue talking. So I made them shame on the word they invented against us. So that you use your diplomacy. Tell the doctor. Anyway, say he's going to retention. Otherwise, I will tell you this thing is what you know. They're not like us.
Yes.
It's we that leave our own people because he's white. And then they will like the white to do this.
Yeah, because part of because of the most of our people no one make them reveal their own issues. Anyway, doctor, this one where you talk, so you encourage us to talk to our own children where they go into the medical field. That according to how you talk, make them go school well, make them come out with better grade, make them know their work. If they know their work, now people go to look for them. Matter of racism, they depend on how people take the look at. Some people feel not consider them. So we are encouraging our youth, especially the ones where they go school for here, make them know say opportunity they plenty for here. Just for them to go school, make them sabi the school where they go, then the sky is their limit, even beyond. Not be so,
yes,
doctor.
Yes. Then let them not say that my white friend get 60, then I get 60. You need to get 80. Because the country here, for them to put me where I am, not that they never did this in, but they see that both their own people. If we are doing this in my studio, this is my home. You foresee what is called certificates, both in English and they listen. So when they come there, they can. You have to do double, and that's what I told my children. You don't need to end that we are getting pass mark. You want to get double for you to fit in. That's all.
I will tell them now.
Go ahead, senior say
So, Doki,
to finally
one of our fans here, David Ehimare, is saying thank you well for the answer, as you answer the racism issue, and that of a truth, if you are good, nobody go they not go get choice.
Yes.
They have to come to you.
Yes.
So that brings us to another question, sir. This issue of high blood pressure and diabetes, doc. These are two sicknesses when they worry our people well, both at home and here in Oyibo land. So, sir, I want you to
very briefly because of time.
Yes.
If now 1 minute.
This thing, there's a city I'm going very soon to lecture the Africans on high blood pressure. And the problem is that these things, to me, I would just define for you people. But my good brother, since you people are out to help our people, which I love, let us plan it where maybe one day we talk on high blood pressure.
Okay,
another day, heart attack, another day, diabetes, so that we expand it. People ask whatever they want. Then we answer them.
Okay, that would be fine.
Now, high blood pressure. What do we call high blood pressure? First of all, before you go to it, we need to know what is blood pressure. Blood pressure is that whenever you see your heart, it will be doing boom, 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 boom. That time you do boom is what we call systolic blood pressure. Then when it relaxes, it becomes what we call diastolic blood pressure. So that time, that's what they measured. Then said that the systolic blood pressure over diastolic, that's when you do boom and when you relax. then they quantify it with a number. The American Society of Cardiologists and the European Society on Hypertension all agreed and the group those things that if you get 120/80 is normal. That if you get 129 to 30/89, that you are pre-hypertension. This is pre. Then if you get 140/90, from there above, we are now suffering from high blood pressure. The problem now is this. Measuring somebody once is not enough to quantify you as a hypertensive patient. You have to monitor the person at least for 2-3 months. And when you calculate and see that all the scores, that the majority of them are above from 140/90 and above, then you can start your therapy. Even before you start therapy, you have to give advice, because there's something you people have to know in this world. They said the food you eat can be your medicine. There are a lot of things that our people down there, and many of us in here, we don't know that the food we are eating can help us to control certain things. Like this alcohol you were talking about, those one drinking more than they should, they are inviting the high blood pressure. People taking more salt, they are inviting high blood pressure. And many other things, but we will break these things down when the time comes.
Thank you very much, Doctor. We want to appreciate you for your time. I want to thank our brother, the Bruce Okwomo, say, when you take, give us the contact to make sure say we feel reach you, and this is what we want. And I be the PRO of Nigerian Community, National Union of Nigerian Association in Italy. I want to appreciate them for that wonderful support, and I want to appreciate them for the understanding. And Doctor, we want to thank you very much for your time. We want to thank you very much for coming out to tell Nigerians, say, make una look to go hospital, they very important to this operation, cesarean bed. So see the advantages where they do, and advantage even plenty past. Even many men as seniors a year now. And they say, okay, the woman say, will not come born from the normal way, so the place remain intact. Nothing happened to her. So so no much damage. So all those are part of the advantage of
doctor talk just to say, if you follow that place, come out. It's something when your body go carry coronavirus and Ebola. Lord go they hook you.
Friendly bacteria.
Nowadays, so we want to thank you very much, Doctor. And actually, we get many programs where we line up for you. We will discuss with you outside our conversation now, and we'll come back again to talk to you on another very, very interesting topic. And for now, we want to say thank you very much and God bless you. Any last message for our people?
Please, my dear brothers and sisters, please take care of your health. Take care of your health. Looking for money up and down and all those things. This Kobo senior, this one. Think of yourself. If I question Nigerians in here now, ask many of them, when did you last measure your blood pressure? You will see that if we are 90 here, up to 10, may not for 2-3 months know what their blood pressure is. So my conclusion is, please take care of yourself. You don't get duplicate. Take care of yourself. Then I must equally thank you for having me here. It's a very great thing for me, laughing with you people, discussing important problems among ourselves. So whenever there is this and time permit on the health, know that Nigerian, that I'm here, I'm a full Nigerian, and any place, even if it is, we speak may say 100 and only 5 understand what we are talking and use it to safeguard themselves, I will be happy. So I thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we there, I will say our ambassador, they always they watch our program. And we go there happy say you go watch this one too. And hopefully, if I don't know before, this one we go say ask us say, I will take sick doctor. We go say, we still they look for them as we still they look for them to seek for a solution. So we thank you very much, doctor, for this your time and as it be as we take on, so we go take go. So we'll reach you some other time again. Bye for now. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Take care, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you. My people, now so we see on today, we don't talk on this very interesting matter, health and the people, health and the society. This one a very interesting topic where we bring, and especially on the area of operation. When you know that name don't become one kind terrible name where we say most of us they fear, or many of our people they fear. Doctor don't break them into pieces, say make you know they fear for this kind of thing.
For Lagos that time. For Lagos that time, no one woman went pass on because of this issue. She say,
you know, go they by force herself.
Yes, like she said, like how she go use operation born. Like say na big deal.
Na big deal.
Na help.
So make we dey get information, make we take know this one. So the women where don't born through cesarean, you are still at advantage too. The women where not still born through cesarean, everybody there at advantage, and you they enjoy their children they enjoy good life. So today, as we take on, so we go take go.
We've done our bit.
We don't do our bit. So what thing they happen? We say, make una baby, make una help us share this program. Make una help us, make una like them. Make una go our own the YouTube. Make una still go like them. That's Jplive to win.
But JP, before you round up, one day, we go invite like Oga Doctor. We'll invite them come to Reno. Invite Nigerians. All of us go there inside one hall, kind of interactive section. He go there, then he go tell us, he go advise us, and any person when you get any question ask,
interactive section.
So make we not shame, make we not fear. Then we go ask him, he go answer us. I believe say that he go help us.
Yeah, we get many packages for that. Yeah. We get lawyers too where we go invite. Where they work for here. We get doctors. We get a lot of people where we go invite. Make una just stay tuned. When they follow Jplive, we are just coming and we'll get there. And by the time we get there, hey, who not follow us? If you follow by the wayside,
they'll come to beg us.
Will get us a deal. So for now, make we thank the crew. You know, the person where they know him now, and the Mega Point. And Daniel, we don't get another bad guy where we say if it comes to wiring and touching and to make sure say
they look straight.
Make they look straight to camera. Me, I know they look up and down like ostrich. I be what they call them. What is sugu?
They try.
Make another look like sugu. Now they will say face from face.
He get remote control when they take control.
I will even give and make it help me do, and I wanted Dickney Festus for a wonderful job. He will even begin to put in through for inside now like a song. At the where you go take and mix up with wado, you know. So anyway, make we leave now for today. We will come again because G's full our mouth. Make we not go do and too much. Say we not even go ourselves. Senior say just take one last one. Not talk too much.
No, nice small thing I go talk.
Talk
say,
quick,
I beg,
quick.
The few things when our doctor take advise us to make we put them into practice. Yeah. It go help us. It go help our life.
Yes.
It go increase or promote our ministry.
Yeah. Jojomo Eduo, he marry Madeleine Albert. Who be the other person? So Coco, the JP, and many others. Joy say, yeah, we want to thank you for a wonderful work. Engineer, now so we see her today. Let's go home.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella 229 and 2318 Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.